I am on my way to meet a good friend of mine, Matti Sulanto. He's a fellow YouTuber, photographer and a good friend. And he's a fun guy. He has only one fault. He's a Lumix ambassador. But why I'm meeting him is that we're going to test some Panasonic lenses against some Olympus lenses. I will tell you later what the lenses are. We kid around a lot, so don't take everything serious that we say to each other. There might be a more famous Peter and Maddie duo in YouTube, but we are right behind in fame and we are the second in fame. And yes, you can call us the poor man's Peter and Maddie. And yeah, you might want to watch this video because in this video Matti is holding a door and I am standing behind a cannon. Hi there, I'm Peter Forsgaard, an Olympus visionary from Helsinki, Finland. And before I go and meet Matti, please consider to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you get notified when there is a new video online. I post 2 videos a week. And remember, my channel is all about Olympus gear and you getting to be a better photographer. Hey, we're in the picture.
Yes.
We just walked in. The classical YouTube trick. Okay, now we're here in Suomenlinna. And the reason we're testing these is that both of our channels has gotten requested to compare these 2 lenses.
Yes.
Because we do a lot of lens tests and camera tests and stuff like that. And as I am a Olympus visionary and Matti is a, what are you? Lumix ambassador?
Lumix ambassador.
Yeah, so if he would test this and I would test that, it wouldn't be fair.
No way.
And it wouldn't be fair to compare, because of course this is a lot better than that lens. But
no, there you got it wrong. This is the better lens.
Okay. All right, if we cannot agree on this one, then we just have to test these lenses.
Yes.
But okay, maybe we should start testing. Let's go.
Yes.
So is that lens one of those that they sell as a kit?
Yes, this is like a premium kit lens for many Panasonic Lumix cameras. Although I can't say right now exactly which bodies and which bodies come with this lens.
Yeah, but that varies.
Yes, but it's a so-called premium kit lens anyway. So
yeah, so is this one, and that's why these lenses are interesting, because they sell these quite a bit, I think, and usually as a kit.
Yes.
And usually it's also a good thing to get this lens as a kit lens, because if you buy it separately it costs quite a lot.
Yes.
And I don't probably know anybody who has bought this as a separate lens. They always had the body with them. And
yeah, sometimes you hear people bought this second hand or
okay, oh yeah, that's a different thing, yeah.
But as new, it's pretty much.
But these are really a lot used lenses.
Yes.
And that's why these are really interesting, and that's why it's interesting to test these.
Yes. It's gonna be interesting.
But let's go and test the focal length first.
Yes.
It's actually pretty sunny.
It is.
But it's nice.
Yeah,
it's warm. You said it's cold. I think it's really warm.
Yeah,
this is too much.
Here it's not not windy, so it's warm.
It is. But let's start the comparing.
Yes.
Let's start with the focal length. This one is 12-40, which is the so-called a normal kit zoom lens, kind of like a normal zoom or standard zoom. But that one has a bit different.
This is 12-60. It's a bit longer, but I have to say Panasonic has another lens from 12-35.
Okay, so yeah,
that's also a pro grade lens.
Oh,
so,
okay, I see. But you wanted to take that one because that has a bit better reach.
Well, I took this because this lens for me is a convenience lens.
Oh yeah, that's
I like the longer reach.
Oh, okay, I like this one. Yes. This is fine. But let's see what the difference is with the 40 and 60. It's not much, but let's see with the pictures.
Yes.
And there is the tower of the church, and let's try that.
It's a good target.
It's a good target. All right, let's take a picture.
Side by side. Make sure you get the the door in the center of the frame.
Okay, and then what about the aperture? This one is constant 2.8. What about that one?
I think it has some kind of aperture.
Oh, it does? Oh, really?
It's from 2.8 to F4.
So it's a variable?
Yes.
Or what do you call it? Yeah, that's the right term.
Yes. That's the...
So,
yes.
Does it matter?
In general photography, I don't think it matters that much. But if you're doing any kind of manual exposures, then it matters, of course.
Yeah, that's true. And in video also.
Yes.
If it changes, yeah, then it matters, yes.
But I guess it's the trade-off between the size and the range.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Because like I said earlier, Lumix lineup has a 12-35mm, which is really tiny with a constant aperture, but it's not this lens, so let's not talk about it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, let's talk about that lens.
Yes.
And what they might have other lenses. But have you had any trouble with as you said, it's not a big problem in photography?
No.
But it doesn't really affect your photography at all?
No, like I said, this lens is a convenience lens for me.
Oh yes.
And I take it whenever I need something, this range and as convenient as possible when I'm walking around, maybe traveling or something, then it's very nice and it doesn't really bother me, the variable maximum aperture. Besides, the image stabilizer is really effective.
You mentioned the image stabilizer.
Yes.
Let's go to another place and see some Sommerlin and talk about that next.
Yes, sure thing. Thanks.
All right, it's a cool place. We came into these, I don't know, you can't call these caves, but these are the, what do you call them? Walls of the castle or the fortress.
And I'm not sure if this place used to be a prison, but somewhere here
there is one. Yes. But why we came into this dark place is that we want to test the eyepiece on this.
Yes.
But you have eyepiece, but you have a stabilizer on the lens also.
Yes, this lens has an optical stabilizer and the camera body has the eyepiece. So together they are pretty powerful. To be honest, I don't remember the numbers with the G90 and this lens, but it's got to be like 6 stops or something.
Oh, really? Because this one has 5.5.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't remember exactly, but together
we'll put the right numbers here.
But together, these two, they are pretty like a powerful stabilizer.
All right, but why don't we take some images and try
Yes.
how many seconds we can get?
Yes.
This is a cool place to take images. I like the light that comes in into the big windows.
Okay, let's see.
All right, let's go. Alright, that was fun to take some images here.
Yes.
We probably can agree that they both have pretty effective image stabilizer. Oh, well, actually, your lens has better than mine because this doesn't have it. But combined, the whole package has about the same.
Yes.
So we can agree on that one.
Yes. Of course, there's a benefit of this lens if your camera body doesn't have a stabilizer.
Yeah, but is there a camera that doesn't have it? So,
all right.
But
we're not talking about cameras.
No, we're
talking
not.
about lenses.
What next? What do we have to figure out next? Bokeh and image quality could be nice.
At least.
But let's go to Kustamit and try that out.
Yes.
We can turn around here.
What about the image quality?
Yeah, well, I think image quality is in a way overrated in the sense that I'm in opinion that all the lenses that are, made by the big brands are good.
Yeah, and especially like premium lenses like
Oh yes.
these.
Oh yes. I don't think, and I think there are a lot more important things in photography than image sharpness in a sense.
Yes.
And because I said that most of the lenses are sharp enough anyways. But of course if you like to do pixel peeping then it's a different thing. But I don't think that's anything to do with photography.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to, pixel peep. I think everybody does that, but still it's not the main thing in photography. And like you said, it's not even real photography.
Yeah, that's true. And then, of course, a lot of people use old vintage lenses, and they don't use it because of the sharpness.
No way.
They use it for the character of the lens.
Yes, exactly.
So in that sense, I would say that I think those both are really good. As you have seen from the pictures we've taken on the trip here in Suomenlinna.
Yeah, nothing to complain about the image quality.
Yep, that's true. And should we talk about the bokeh next?
Yes, bokeh.
All right.
That's the most important.
That's the most important thing. Okay, let's talk about the bokeh. What do you think? 60mm F4 or 40mm 2.8? It's about the same in the paper as you would probably. Is it?
Well,
it's pretty close,
I think in theory you should get a little bit shallower depth of field.
Will vary, yeah.
But I'm not sure about the quality of the bokeh.
No, that's another thing, yeah. That's another thing. But what we did, we took a picture of each other as a portrait. And let's see what they look like. As you saw, the difference is very small.
It's not that big.
Yeah. It's so I wouldn't pick this one over that one, or either one over other one because of the bokeh. Because there's no difference in my opinion.
Yeah, I think if you really want to have a really nice, like a soft background, you would pick a prime lens.
Of course, yeah. But there's something funny back there. Let's go check what it is. And here we can see the difference between Micro Four Thirds and a Canon.
Yes.
What do you think? 400mm, 600?
Maybe 600. I don't know, F4 maybe.
Yeah, it's not very big here. It's about F4.
But it's certainly huge.
Oh yeah, it is. Well, we've had a fun day, and now we're gonna wrap up this and have a beer at the local brewery here.
A beer. That sounds good.
A local microbrewery that there is.
Yes.
Let's go. I'm thirsty.
Yeah, me too.
Before we conclude, we will have these beers. But there's one thing that I want to ask you. How do you set up that for manual focus? Is there anything to do that?
I usually use the switch on the camera body.
Oh, okay. But what about the lens? Does it have any switches?
There is a switch on the side of the lens.
Oh, okay. So, because you know what I like about these lenses is the MF watch, which is really, this is very, very handy, because actually what it is, it makes a good traction on also, which is kind of good. Like this, it's kind of loose, but like this, it's totally nice.
Yes, I agree. It's a good invention.
Yeah, it's a good invention. I know it is.
Yeah,
but let's taste this. I have American Pale Ale, and you had some
wheat beer.
All right, this is a local brewery. And it's time for the fun fact from Finland. That was good.
Yes.
But we need to conclude this, and I think the ferry is about to leave, so why don't we go?
Yes, sure.
Guess what? What about the cameras?
Oh, darn.
Alright, now we're back in Helsinki at the market square, and there's a lot of people around, so if there are any kids screaming or anything, don't worry about those sounds. It's a city. So, do we have a conclusion? Which one is better?
Well, if you ask me...
I'm not asking you. Well, yeah, you can answer. I'll put my phone.
Of course this is the better one.
Oh, really? Is it? Well, I think this one is the better. But to be honest, it's only a matter of a taste. If you have already Panasonic gear and you like it, then you get this. If you have Olympus gear, you can get that. Or, because these are interchangeable, I could use this one on that one, and you could use this, so they could say mount, Micro Four Thirds mount. So in that sense, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I guess it's just comes down to the fact that which one you just like better.
Yeah.
That's the better one.
Yes, this one. Well, anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and this is something we are planning on doing some more, because as we said in the beginning, it's hard to, you know, me testing that gear because I'm a bit biased. And the next one is going to be in his channel, in Matti's channel, so be sure to subscribe to that channel too. He has some great stuff about Micro Four Thirds and some cameras. I don't know, whatever. And but hey, thank you. It was
Thank you.
Great to see you again.
We'll
see you next time.
See ya. Bye.
And you might want to watch these two videos next. But hey, thanks for watching and bye for now.